I have to be completely honest. There aren't many games that I can lose an entire week to, and I don't just mean my evenings, but one that even creeps into my breaks during the daytime, to the point where I'm trying to allocate as much time as possible to play it. That's how I felt with our next title, and it was honestly the most whole experience that I've ever been offered in a management since ever. Hi, my name's Lil, and this is my review of The Lost Village. For those that haven't heard of it, The Lost Village is what falls into the classification of Cultivation Sim. It's like the life and management sims, but often offers a much more thorough experience of all the systems. In this instance, it wasn't just our character we were managing, but every character in the game, down to their own strengths, weaknesses, gear sets, artifact weapons, skills, and even their physical bodies and traits. On top of that, you'll be managing your buildings, production systems, map layout, NPC assignments, foreign relations with your other sex, building up your spirit beast that protects you from others, and improving your personal artifacts to provide bonuses for your whole team. What team, you ask? Your combat team that you'll take into dungeons, illusion realms, trial towers, demonic bosses, and boss raids. If you're not overwhelmed yet, you will be the moment you start playing the game. It had by far one of the highest time requirements in terms of understanding that I've experienced in a long while. You'll spend the first 20 hours thinking you've got the hang of a particular system, only to unlock something at hour 40 that changes your entire way of thinking about it. You can and will rearrange your map a half dozen times and recruit people only to realize they weren't the best man or woman for the job. If you're the type that doesn't want to manage the deepest details of the colony's life, then this is not the game for you. That being said, if you're like us and want to micromanage every finite detail to build devastating combos and teams that will have you staring at damage numbers so large they'll lead to your total world domination, then this is one you should consider wholeheartedly. I found myself getting lost in the different styles and builds and realizing that many will work if you only find the right combination. It's only complemented by its relationship and affinity systems, and the fact that your disciples all have their own wants and needs that you'll need to cater to if you want them to stick around and serve you. Keeping the colony shop full of things that will benefit their personal desires and aiding them in their breakthroughs when it's time to advance will ensure your success and constant supply of materials. If I'm being honest, I could spend the entire review detailing the amount of systems in the game and how long it might take you to figure them out and master. And if you request an English guide, I will take the time to make one. But it's a game that offers you so much freedom that eventually, if you play long enough, you will figure it out. There's the added bonus that if you get bored of your first playthrough after achieving total world domination, you'll realize you've unlocked a ton of achievements and now have a few hundred points to spend at the beginning of your next game. It unlocks new bodies, perks, disciples to choose at the start, and even world maps. The game's replayability is ultimately infinite, so it's not one you have to put down after you've beaten it. Now, there's only one singular reason this game isn't a near-perfect play for me, and that's the translations. Obviously, this is a Chinese game, and a lot of the English translations don't exist. You'll be playing through the game having no trouble understanding, and then hour 40 comes along and you realize you've hit the part of the game that not a lot of people get to, and that means a lot of stuff hasn't been reported as untranslated. Once that happens, the Discord community will be right there by your side to get you through it, and I can safely say it was a warm and welcoming place to help hold your hand when you do get lost. So consider that if you're going to buy. But some may not want to deal with that or enjoy the broken experience, so just something to bear in mind. All in all, I have to pillow fort approve this one. I have too many hours in the game to do anything but. And for true lovers of management to its deepest extent, this one will provide you with a few hundred hours of fun. I know I'll be revisiting it throughout the year to check out new updates, so feel free to tell me if you'd like any content around it. For now, we'll say thanks to the Lost Village team for allowing us to check out the game, and remember to hit that little red subscribe button if you love learning about new and upcoming games. Please feel free to ask any questions you might have in the comments. We'd be more than happy to answer. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.